Yo, 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 yo. How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? It is raining. I'm waiting in the parking lot, waiting to go inside the gym as my daily activity. How y'all doing? You all good? I hope everyone is having a blessed day, a blessed morning, a blessed afternoon, evening, wherever you at. But we're gonna talk about some simple stuff that you all find difficult. Getting over someone. The most simple yet difficult thing to do at the same time. How to get over someone. I get this question asked. Hey, what's up, Phoenix? How you doing? Salutations to you, man. Salutations to you too. Same to you, brother. Same. I get this question asked many times by men and by women equally. How to get over either my ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. Hey, Miss Whitney. Either how to get over my ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend. Hey, Tiffany. It's all right. I understand. I understand. You can come back later on and watch it. Gun Rising, Jessica. Gun Rising. So, hey, Southern girl. I get this question asked so many times. How do you get over someone? And I think many of us are stuck. I hope y'all can hear me. Can you hear me properly? It's raining outside of my car. How are you doing? I'm the one and only. How are you doing? Can you hear me? I hope that you can hear me. Hey, Starburst. Kajal, what's good? Survival Hands. Good morning. Good morning. Regina. Good morning. Good morning, you all. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, good. Y'all can hear me. Okay, good. Miss Me, how are you doing? It's raining. So I'm in the parking lot. So I figured, why not go live? Why not just start a live video and speak about some things that some people ask me on a regular basis that I can't answer everybody at the same time? How do you get over someone? Right? How do you get over someone? This is one of the most difficult things to do for many people, because many people are actually believing that they're not over someone. Many people get in relationships. Many people get in relationships and we don't know how to get out of relationships. We get in emotions and we don't know how to get out of emotions. We get with people and we don't know how to release people. And so we make it, we find excuses and we say it's soul ties and we say it's this and we say it's that, right? And we say this is the reason why is because, listen, here's the facts of the matter that we don't understand. How do you get over someone? The truth is, there is no one to get over. Good morning, Jamisha. How are you doing? There is no one to get over. What you're getting over is your damn emotions. It's no people to get over. The people, listen, sometimes the folks are not even there. They're not in your home. They're not in your state. They're not in your country. It's not the people that's the threat. The people was never the issue. It's your lack of control of your emotions. It's your level of attachment that you actually have to the thing. The level of attachment. I promise you, you don't get over people. People are not the issue. The issue is just your emotions that's out of sync. Your emotions that you can't just let be. Your emotions that you fight. Your emotions that you struggle with. Your emotions that you can't control. Your emotions that you keep entertaining. Your emotion that you keep resisting. Your emotion that you hate the most. Is every time you F with your emotions, they get stronger. Every time you mess with your emotion, they get stronger. Every time you resist your emotions, they get stronger. Every time you fight with your emotions, they get stronger. Every time you entertain your emotions, you get stronger. Every time you fall victim to your emotions, they get stronger. And they get stronger. And they get stronger. It's not the people. Matter of fact, when you realize that you will learn how to deal with the emotions, you realize the people is not even that cute in the first place. What's up, Focus? How you doing, man? You realize that once you learn how to deal with your emotions, the people ain't that damn cute. Hurtful, what's good? The people ain't that damn attractive anymore. The people mean nothing to you. It's not the people that you are getting over, it's your emotions. Seriously. You're like, oh, what the hell did I see in that? Have you ever been with these people? And you're like, what the hell did I see in you? I was tripping over you? Hey, Cleo, thank you so much. You've been tripping over you. Hey, this is what I've been tripping over. Hey, Jamisha, learn to control your emotions. I'm telling you. Staying focused. That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, Joel, how you doing? Beth, how you doing? It's just your emotions that you can't deal with. So how do you get over someone? How do you get over someone? Let me tell you this right here. It took a while. You know, you begin to date this person. You begin to date them. You begin to spend time with them. You begin to love on them. Hey, Erica. You know, you begin to love on them. You begin to hold them. Hello, Mac, how you doing? You know, you begin to converse with them. You begin to see them. You touch them. You feel them. You sleep with them. And so therefore, you become attached to them. And now when the person is going away, here you are feeling like, how do I get over this person? It's the person. The truth is, man, these emotions don't die, and these emotions just don't stop. These emotions don't slow down. These emotions just don't disappear. These emotions stays right there because the thing in your mind is still alive. They are still fully alive in your mind. They are still fully alive in your heart. The people are still fully alive and active in your memory, in your body. And so when you understand that, the emotion is not the problem. You ain't got to get over nobody. The emotion is not the problem. Diana, please get out of here with that stuff. Please, go somewhere else. You know what I mean? The emotion is not the issue. The issue is you don't like the emotion that you have. The issue is, it's like if you live with someone, or if you work with someone, if you're working with someone that you can't stand, if you are in the office with somebody that you can't stand, every single time you see that person, here comes these emotions, here comes these feelings. Haiti always, here comes this resistance. You even get sick. Your back starts to hurt, right? Your body starts to hurt. You can't stand them. You get headaches. Why? It's not the person. It's not the person. It's never the person. It's about what you are thinking towards that person. It's because your emotions are whooping your ass. That's what it is. Or go somewhere else, right? But that's what it is. So we have to learn. We have to learn to understand, okay, you don't like somebody, you don't, let it be. The emotion is not your problem. You are fighting the emotion. When you fight the emotion, you become anxious. And I think that's why we are so anxious, because you are trying to fight and stop it. And you're trying to, listen, let the emotion pass through you. Let me tell you this right here. The quickest way to get over someone for real, or these emotions, is to send people love. The quickest way to get over all these people, as you think, is to send them love. Because when you send them love, you realize they're not a threat. When you send somebody love, the mind, the subconscious mind understands that that person is not a threat. If I can send them love, they are not a threat. Because the truth is, they are not a threat. They're not even there no more in your life. They don't bother you. They ain't calling you. What's up, Joe? Them folks ain't bothering you. They ain't reaching out to you. Them folks don't even call you. They ain't talking to you. They have been gone. They have been gone. Girl, Jamisha, you can send them love and block them. See, blocking somebody, sometimes you have to do what you gotta do. Blocking somebody means I know myself, right? Hey, I am Ebony, how you doing? Blocking someone simply means I know myself and I have to burn these bridges so I won't cross back over. Sometimes blocking somebody simply says, I know myself and I know onto this, pretty shiny thing. A person, a thing, a car, a house, a jewelry, whatever it is. And since I know myself, and I might cross back over to use that thing again, to play with that thing again, and to all get in touch with that thing again, let me block them so that let me burn my own bridge. Listen, sometimes you have to burn bridges, not for them to cross back over, because sometimes them folks ain't even them folks are not even coming to see you. Sometimes them folks ain't even coming over to see you. Nani Puffins, how you doing, girl? Blessings. Blessings. Thank you so much. It's good to see you. You don't burn them bridges because sometimes them people don't want to see you. They don't love you. They already told you that they don't, that you're not their type. They already told you that they moved on, but you block them so that you won't send them a message talking about, I can't believe what you did. You know how, hey, you all know? Yeah. Do you all know? We are broken and we are learning. We put out, I don't think nobody is broken though. But it's just how you see things. It's just your belief system is broken. Yeah, block it. Listen, sometimes you block them you block them because you know how you are. Hey, I ain't seen you in a long time. You want to meet up? Hey, I was just thinking about you. You know what I mean? Hey, Empress Jessie. So, thank you, Ebony. Seriously, sometimes you know you can't. Especially I almost hit my car. Sometimes you know how you are. The rain sounds good, huh, Erica? Sometimes you know how you are, and you can't. Hey, I can't believe. I see how it is, and so you block them so that you won't send them stupid messages. You block them so that you won't call them back. You block them so that you don't expect them to call you. Because when you block somebody, you're not looking for their calls anymore, right? Seriously, when you block somebody, now if you block them and you're still waiting for them to call you, now you just crazy as hell. Jesse, good morning. Seriously, if you block them, hey Beatrice, my ex blocked me, but he have depression. Listen, let them block you. Be blocked. Be blocked. Text me, I know. Right. He texts you, you know you're ready to text back. But the truth is, it's not about getting over people. You think blocking is a super emotional response? No, I think it's just something that sometimes you don't want to talk to that person anymore. It's, I think social media have blocking as, oh, if you block somebody, they win. This is not about win or lose. This is about doing what you have to do to not cross over. You have to, listen, let me tell you all this right here, right? Let me tell you this right here. I think social media, I got people thinking if you block somebody, they win. No. It's not about win or lose. If I blocked you, it's because I don't want to have no contact. I know how I am. Listen, some of you are lying to yourselves. Well, I know we break up, but we can be friends. But yet, every time you see them with someone else, every time you think about them, you suffer. Every time you see them talking to somebody else, you suffer. Every time you see them with their new relationship, you suffer. Hell, stop lying. Stop playing with yourself and do what you got to do. Sometimes blocking saves you from expecting something else. It saves you from expecting them to call you. It saves you from expecting them to text you. It saves you from keep checking in your phone. Sometimes it is you have to do what you got to do. This is your life. Only you know you. Only you know you, and only you know what you are capable of. And when you know you block. If you know that you're gonna reach out because you are compulsive, yeah. Listen, if you know that you are a compulsive individual and you gotta text and block. Listen, I'm telling you. But if you know that's not you, then you don't have to block. We all deal with things differently. There is no right or wrong way to do something. It's whatever is best for each individual. But what I'm saying is this right here. Hell yeah, blocking helped me too. You block because you don't want to be bothered. I feel you. That too. But what it is that person, you're not getting over the person. You're getting over your own emotions. You're getting over your ego. That person is perfectly fine. That person ain't bothering you. So how do you get over somebody? Understand that your emotions are real. Man, is he touching my car? Understand that your emotions are real. Your emotions are very real. And every time you give it energy, you want to get over somebody, stop effing with yourself. Stop believing your emotions. Just let them be. Leave your emotions alone. It's not them, it's your emotions. Leave your emotions alone. We have emotions for everything. But leave your emotions alone. Whatever you feel it. If you love them, love them. If you like them, like them. If you miss them, miss them. There is nothing wrong with missing somebody. I think you all be thinking that, I can't believe I miss him still. You're supposed to. They have been a part of your life. You have touched them. Let them be. You have touched them. You have tasted them. You have licked on them. You have smelt them. Listen, I know this sounds weird. You have smelt them. You have used your hands in all their places. Your body was on them. How do you can't, how do I forget them? You can't, you're not supposed to forget them. Why would you want to forget that? Why would you want to forget that? You're not supposed, you don't, how do you forget somebody? How do you, teach me how to forget something. Because ain't no damn way you can forget someone. You can't forget nobody. Why do you all try? You are beating yourself up, making yourself miserable. You had an experience with somebody. You had a relationship with somebody. Now, how do I forget them? I have to move on. You don't have to forget shit to move on. What you have to do is to remember that you are alive and remember that you have choices. You don't have to forget them. You remember you have a damn life. I don't know why we think we have to forget somebody to move on when moving on is natural. Just live. Allow the emotions to be there. You know why the emotions ain't going nowhere? Hey, Julia. You know why the emotion don't go nowhere? The emotions ain't going because every time you feel, I miss him. Oh my God, I can't believe I don't want to miss him. It stays longer. It grows. But I love him still. Every time you fight it, I don't want to love him. Let me hate him instead. Oh, love grows, ain't it? Love grows the hell. Oh, shit. Whenever you try to, but I love them still. I don't want, I'm not supposed to. Something is wrong with me. I need healing. How do you need healing for loving someone? That's silly. It's silly to assume that you need healing because you still love. A matter of fact, it is ridiculous to think because I still love. It can be somebody who did you wrong. It can be somebody who completely neglected you. It can be somebody who cheated 16 times with the same penis. You know, I'm not going to put some humor into it, right? Same penis 16 times. How do I still love him? Because you do. You do, damn it, you do. And it's not going to stop because love don't stop because of people's actions. Love continues. This is why you will love your child, whether your child commits a crime, whether your child is in prison, whether your child is strung out on drugs. The love just don't stop because of the behaviors of somebody. Stop punishing yourself. Because every time you punish yourself to, I'm not supposed to love him anymore. I'm not supposed to love her anymore. It grows, that person becomes your main focus, and you can't leave them alone. You are effing with yourself. Let yourself be. Let yourself be. You can't stop loving somebody. You can't forget. How do I forget? Stop trying to forget people. It's like telling the mind, don't worry about, don't think about the elephant. Don't think about the elephant. The elephant is the only thing that stays on your mind. Every time you tell the mind, don't think about the elephant is the only damn thing that stays. Nothing else comes. Do you notice that? Nothing else will be there. Nothing else shows up. Your mind is blank except that damn elephant. You look up in the clouds, the elephant is big ass elephant. And a whole family of elephants following him. How do I keep seeing elephant? You turn your TV on, you see a big ass elephant with a big old trunk. You look left, you see a trunk. Where did the trunk come from? You look right, there's a baby elephant being fallen over. You look on the TV, there's elephants. You look on national, it's elephant. Why is it all elephant? Because that's your focus. And whatever you focus on, it multiplies. Everywhere you look, you see it. It's not the people that you gotta get over. You have to leave yourself alone. Stop effing with yourself. That's why you are trying to fight. Stop effing with yourself. Stop screwing. Let yourself be. Listen, let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you, say I get you emotionally low-key. Let me tell you something, right? Just because you love somebody and you feel those emotions, it doesn't mean that something is wrong with you. God dang it. I need healing. Healing from what? Somebody leaving you and you need healing? Somebody walk their ass away and you need healing? Somebody said, I don't want you no more. I need healing. Healing from what? Tell me what you need healing from. Tell me, how did you get sick? How did you just get sick? Because somebody took the penises and put it in somebody else's or near somebody else's vagina or on somebody else's thigh or on somebody else's bosoms. How do you get sick from that? Because I think if she got a disease or he got a disease, they might get sick. How do you get sick from that? How does somebody kissing somebody else with a nice little tongue. How does that make you sick? It don't make you sick. Your ego is effed up. It makes you. It's not narc abuse. Listen, stop with this narcissist thing. This is your emotions. You can blame the narcissist, but this is your emotions. This is your feelings. It's your reality. This is your reality. Stop blaming the damn narcissist and choose what you're going to experience. You all keep experiencing the narcissist. Every time he does this, you react. He jump, you react. He speak, you react. He speaks, you react. He does this, you react. It's yours. You're the problem. You're the damn problem. It's not the narcissist. He's just doing what he does. Or she. The narcissists do what they do. It is up to you to do what you do and choose what you're going to do. It is not the narcissist's duty and responsibility to control how you feel. It's your responsibility to control how you feel. I don't do this narcissist thing, this toxic thing. If you don't like it, move. You're not a tree. You have two legs. You're not rooted in there. We're not blaming no narcs here. We're not blaming no narcissists. We're not blaming no toxic people. We are adults and we take responsibility. We take responsibility for how we react. Listen. So am I supposed to let people gaslight me and move? You can't stop what they're doing. Can you stop them from gaslighting you? Can you stop them from lying on you? From cheating? You can't. Move. That means you're not well. Life shows us all the signs. Life is, what's easy or not is irrelevant. Listen, what's easy or not is irrelevant. Listen, in life, getting a degree is not easy. Becoming a doctor is not easy, but people do it. Becoming a therapist is not easy, but folks do it. Working on have you ever seen people working on a roof in the summertime when it's 130 degrees and they're roofers? I'm sure it ain't easy, but you learn to do it and they do it. Listen, as adults, one thing that we can't be saying is it ain't easy. That shit right there is irrelevant. It ain't easy is irrelevant. Listen, I'm just being honest. It ain't easy. It's irrelevant. Stop. A matter of fact, stop telling the mind what's not easy and what's not difficult so that the mind could actually be free. The mind can be free of resistance. Every time you tell the mind it's difficult, the mind finds something to resist. It's natural. If you think math is difficult, the mind looks at math as a confused matter. If you tell the mind reading is difficult, the mind, when it's time to read, the mind just throw up on you. Stop telling the mind what's easy and what's difficult. Do what you're supposed to do. Live and follow the rules. Whether it's hard or difficult or easy, it's not your place. It's not your business. Follow the rules. Do what you're supposed to do. Follow the rules. Stop reacting to people's drama and blaming them for your reaction. Stop reacting to people's drama and then blaming them for your stupid reaction. You can't blame me for your feelings. Well, he made me feel, right? He made me feel. No, nobody made you feel. You feel how you want to feel. It's your feelings. Nobody puts a feeling inside of you, right? By the way, Johnny, I hope you're not thinking this is how I speak, by the way, okay? So don't think that I'm loud and I'm being rude. This is how I speak. I'm quite loud. I think it's the old drill sergeant in me for a couple years that whenever I speak and I send my messages, I send it in a animated, just dramatized way. So don't be offended, man. Oh, thank you. Thanks, man. So yeah, don't be offended by the way I speak. This is just, I like speaking like this. You know what I mean? It's just how I speak. Sometimes the military gets in you and you can't get out. You can't get it out. 20 plus years in the military, man. So it's some things stay. But yeah, man. But listen, there's nobody who can put emotions inside of you. Hey, Miss Jackson. You know what I mean? There's nobody who can put emotions inside of you. No, You put those emotions. Those emotions are yours. But there are people who you can come around that you can attach to, that could allow you to bring them out. When somebody allow you to bring them out, just recognize. Oh, but for no reason can you blame the narcissist. I think we give these weak ass people too much power. Delivery what breaks dungeon program. Don't ever apologize. You don't. Thank you, 90%. Thank you. I tell men, why is it hard to kiss and it's taken personally? I ask him to go to the doctor and it's taken personally. Man, listen. If you don't want to go, listen, man. We have to let people be responsible for what they are doing, but also we have to be responsible for what we are doing too. For 19 years, I tried to get an abuser, alcoholic to stop until I realized this. Now I'm working. Yeah, you don't get them to stop. You love them, but let them do it. Thank you, Suzanne. You know what I'm saying? You love them, but let them do it. Let people be who they are. And just ask yourself one question. Can I deal with it? Or can't I deal with it? And if I can't, what am I doing there? Blaming them for staying. You see what I'm saying? Hey, sweet pea. But here's the deal, man. Here's the deal. Here is the deal. Exactly, Susan. Here's the deal, though. I mean, Zazion, I'm sorry. Here's the deal. Stop trying to get over people. You know why it's so hard to get over people? Yeah, you know why it's so hard to get over folks? The VI in the house. VI. Let me tell you why it's so hard to get over people. It's because you are trying to get over them. That's what makes it so hard. You are trying to get over them. Trying to get over somebody makes it harder because you are actually actively thinking about them. You are actively resisting them. You are actually focused on them. You are actually thinking about them. And if you're thinking about something, you can't get over it. You can't get over it. How do I get over somebody? Leave them alone. The best way, man. The best way. Thank you. The best way to get over somebody is to stop trying. When that person comes to you, energy, send them love. You know how hard it is to be angry at somebody that you say, I send you love to? Imagine, a matter of fact, you all should try it now. That person that stays on your mind that you can't get rid of. Hey, Brianna, how you doing? You know how long it took to learn this lesson? Man, Starburst, I'm telling you. For me too. It took me a long time to learn this. It took me a long time for me too. And I know I talk like it. I mean, I talk, like I think some of you all think that I've never been through this. And so you all probably think, I don't understand. I get it. You're a person stepping off, huh? I get it. I get it. The best way to get over somebody, if you ever think about somebody, think about the person that you can't get over, which you think that you can't get over. And as you think about that person, just say in your mind out loud, I send you love. I send you peace, and I send you the power of God. And then see what comes to your mind. See if you feel angry still. See if you feel bitter. See if you feel anxious. I bet your body's gonna... It's so hard to be angry and to force... Listen, it's so hard to be angry at somebody when you send them love. You all think it sounds corny. That's the problem. You all think that sounds corny and childish. But to understand that that's the same love that's coming back to you. That's the same love that's coming back to you. The love that you send out finds its way back to you. So sending them love doesn't mean that you are doing them something that you shouldn't do them. Every time you send love, it comes back to you. You're just looking from it. You are just looking for it from a different angle. Every time you give love and you give love fully, it finds its way back to you every single time. But when it's coming back, it's not coming back sometimes from the same source that you give it to. As a reminder, yeah. Sometimes it doesn't come back. It doesn't come back from the same. When you give your money to church or to the store, where does your money come from? From the church? From Walmart? It doesn't come from. See, where you send your love to doesn't come. Sometimes that same source, it doesn't come back to you. You give your money to Walmart and to church and to Targets and to the gas station. But when does the gas station give you $1? When does the gas station give you a cent when you're missing it? When does the Walmart give you a free? No, there's nothing coming from those sources. But that's who you're giving your energy to. See, money is energy, just like love. Sometimes you're giving your love to that person, looking at them. Why can't you give it back? Because it's not there. That's why. They ain't got it. They ain't got nothing to give you back. They don't have change. It doesn't exist there. They don't even recognize it because they don't know what it means on the inside. So they don't see it. You sending love, getting tired. I'm so tired of loving because they ain't got it to. Listen, you can't be mad at them for them not having it. You don't know why they don't have it. You don't know why they don't have it. You don't know why. You know, maybe it's how they grew up. Maybe they don't choose you. Maybe their love is limited to one person and they're already on that person. Maybe they just don't want you. Maybe they don't see you like that. Hey, Belinda, check this out. Do you know that some people will never see you? Some folks will never see you, no matter what you do. They will never see you. No matter how you speak, how loud your voice is, how pretty you get, how handsome you look, they will never see you. Why? They don't recognize you because you're not inside. You're only on the outside. They can't see on the inside because they ain't worried about you. You get over people when you stop allowing your emotions to punish you. Right, Stacy. 30 years of my bestie, my husband broke my heart and cheated. What is your suggestion? Why my 30 years? Morning, Miranda. 30 years, your best friend broke your heart by cheating. Why did cheating break your heart? What was your heart hanging up? Was your heart just holding on because of there was no cheating? So how does that one cheating break your heart? Your heart is not broken. Your image of what you think your husband was shifted. Hey, Miss Tia, your image or your idea about what your husband was, now you see what your husband is. Your husband did something. Okay, he did something. Your husband made a mistake. He did something with someone else. Maybe he was pushed. Maybe he was entertained. But your heart is not for your husband. Your heart is for you. Your heart is for you, man. Like, stop giving our hearts to our husbands and wives. Our hearts, they have their own hearts. Don't put your heart on anybody. And, your heart is not broken. You are disappointed. You saw him differently. Now, you saw who you think he is now because you are so scared. It's not hard, but you are just afraid. Did I see him the wrong way? For 30 years, was I wrong? For 30 years of me being with him, was I wrong? Was I confused? Did he lie to me? Was he lying all this time? And you're just disappointed. Some people do stupid things. You can't, if you do drugs once, it doesn't mean that you're a drug head. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person. Okay, I know it seems like it's the worst thing to cheat. I get it. I understand. It's the worst thing. Oh my God, man, listen, I'd rather my wife cheat than spend all my money. But then again, that's just me. If she cheats, I can. But if she goes to the bank and take everything and just buy some nonsense, I think I'll be more hurt. Hey, Miss Cindy, good morning. I think I'll be more hurt. And yes, it can traumatize. I get it. But it's our expectations that's whooping our asses. Expectations. Our expectations tears us up. It tears us apart. You have to understand, man, when somebody do something, people are human beings, man. People are human beings. I noticed they suppress the truth, promote the untruths. Tasha, what are you talking about? Who's they? Who's doing that? Tasha, truth. People are human beings, and people fall in some crap. People do some stupid stuff sometimes, don't it? Cheating can bring you to disease, indeed. But we have to understand, man. People do stupid things. People do trash. But don't hang your heart on what people's actions are. Your heart is not hung on people's actions. You see that man or woman that you are married to? You don't know them. You don't really know them. You're spending time with them, right? Spending time with them have you thinking that you know them. and you know exactly what they will do and what they ain't gonna do, right? Spending time with them makes you feel I know this person, they won't do it, so you put all your heart on this one idea. That's not really how it works. Golden Melanin, how you doing? Hey, Fiercely. But I'm telling you, you don't really know people. I don't care who you sleep with. If you sleep with them, you don't really know people. So to have to hang our hearts up on the actions of one person, and now, like somebody told me today, somebody said, what did somebody say? It's killing me on the inside, right? It's hurting me on the inside that he left. Man, listen. You know what a lot of our problems are? I think what a lot of our problems are, man, is that we don't find anything better to do. We don't find anything better to do. We don't have purpose. We don't have aspirations. We don't see life as a big thing. We see life so little that one thing that happens shatters us. See, when life is huge within us, one thing don't shatter us. The truth is, ain't shit wrong with a lot of us. Ain't shit wrong with the majority of us. It's just that, hey, King Kubaba, it's just that you think life should happen this way, but life happened that way instead. And because life happened that way, here you come. You can't take it. You want to question God. Why? How come? I don't get it. It shouldn't be like this. It should be like that. You telling life your plans. It's like you telling God your plan. You telling life how it should be instead of life acknowledging how life really is. The truth is, ain't shit wrong with you all, and that's why you can't heal. Hey, Chrome. Yeah. You know why you can't heal? You know why some of you all can't heal? Because ain't shit wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with you all. It's like you see something happen on your journey and it shook you up, but you want to forget it. How do you forget it? Keep it. It's information. And now the mind, since it is in there, you think something is wrong with you because you see it. Oh, something is wrong with me. It ain't wrong with you. You saw it. You experienced it. You felt it. No, there's nothing wrong. It's called memory. Right. Miss Mallory, it's just memory. And since your memory, you can't agree with your memory because you can't agree with what happened. I cannot agree with this. You know what we say? I cannot agree with this. Don't. But you're going to suffer. Somebody say, you're going to suffer. Time don't heal a damn thing, Terry. Time doesn't heal. Time will break you even more. Time does not heal. Only now heals. Only now. The only thing that heals is now. Healing is timeless. If you stop effing with yourself, healing happens instantly. It's when you keep drawing things out and suffering and I can't accept this. This is not right. This is not fair because you become the justice department of life. You become the judge and the justice, and you become the punishment, and that's why you can't heal. You can't heal because ain't shit happened. But time doesn't heal. Time cannot heal. A matter of fact, time makes it hard. Time makes your body harder. Time kills everything. Time destroys. In a matter of time, we all are destroyed. True or false? So how can what destroys us heals us? You know what heals, man? Hey, Aura. I got some rain on my head. I will, Miss Cindy. What heals the best is present, right now. Because the truth is, okay, somebody cheated on you, right? Somebody cheated on you. Somebody left you. Somebody, as you call it, broke you. Right. Now that you're single. Now that you are single. Ain't nobody else cheating on you. Ain't nobody else abusing you. Ain't nobody else touching you. Why are you still... Understand this. Now, I know it sounds stupid, but why are you still hurt? There's nobody there punching you. Nobody there lying. Nobody there cheating. That means you are still living in the past. And I get it. It takes a while sometimes. But it's not time that heals you. It's actually realizing in this present moment, my feelings are just adjusted to the past. My feelings are adjusted to past experiencing. So it's like my feelings It's not for now. My feelings is based on the past. And if that's the case, it's wrong. Your feelings are off. Somebody keeps saying, validate your feelings. Don't validate that shit. Do not validate that nonsense. Stop validating all experiences as your current feelings, because I'm telling you it does not work. Listen, stop validating your feelings towards all circumstances to feel it now. That's our problem. We're telling people, validate your feelings. For what? If you validate the present, and say nothing is happening, nobody is hurting me, nobody is abusing me, nothing is happening. Why am I feeling sick? Something is off. It's disconnection. So what you have to do, you come back to the present, become aware, become in the moment, become conscious of this moment, and receive the moment as you receive the past. You see, you can receive one thing at a time, either the past or the present. Which one are you receiving is the question. What are you receiving right now? What is your heart open to right now? The past. That's why you can't. I need healing, because you are only living off the past. That's why you need healing. The past don't have anything to heal you. The past has nothing there that you need. The air is expired. The breath is expired. The love is expired. Right? The love is expired. The thought is expired. The experience is expired. It's all gone. It's all gone. Yet you're still there. That's why you're drained. Because now you have to give it power. And when you give it power, that means it takes from you. It means it takes from you. You see, if you connect to a dead battery or a dead thing, since you are a living one, it takes power from you. It takes away your power. That's why you are tired and drained. See, whenever you are connected to something that's dead, it drains you. But you're still connected, because that's the only place where you have all these feelings, emotions, and thoughts, and stimulation. It stimulates you. Listen, how do you get over people? How do you get over people? Accepting the present moment. Accepting the present moment. There is a power in this moment. You have to find it. The problem is we can't find it. There's a power. Chante, right? There's a power in being present. Yeah, Jamisha. There's a power in realizing this is now. The power is now, and you have to find it. Tell me what you disagree with, Miss Cindy. Tell me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Let's talk. What does accepting the present moment feel like? It feels like right now I'm present in this rain. I'm in this car. I am in front of the gym. This time right now, I am talking to two screens. I am in this nice little comfortable vehicle, breathing, drinking my pre-workout drink, sitting down. My wife ain't here. My kids ain't here. It's not sunny. It's cloudy. It's raining. You know, my past ain't there. My ex-girlfriend ain't here. People who hurt me ain't there. People who call me ugly or short or ridiculous or stupid ain't here. Now, the only thing that's happening is I'm in this car. Sitting in a car. On the seat in the driver's side. Talking to a screen. To people who I don't really know. Speaking words that I understand, but I don't know if you do. Speaking my truth. Looking outside. My windshield is a bunch of water and rain. That's the now. That's all the now really is. There's nothing else happening. But I think when we have this now, when we talk about the now, we put everything together. Seriously, we put everything together. We put everything together And we say, this is the now. My ex, my pain, my suffering. If you actually live now, you realize that you're not suffering. Seriously. Remember, the female expression of God is to be chosen. I hear you. I hear you. Indeed. Because how do you stop being scared of losing everything and everyone? You know what I did? I'm the one and only. You know what I did? Miss Cindy, you still there? How do you stop being scared of losing everything and everyone? Well, there's a couple ways. By realizing that you don't really have anything on anyone. You really don't have anything on anyone. Thank you, Cheryl Bless. You don't get scared to lose what you don't have. Thank you, Jesse. You don't really have anyone or anything. It's just an illusion. Your emotions is what tells you that you have something. It's just your emotions. Your emotions tell you that you have a person. Your emotions tell you that you have relationships and family. It's just your emotion that you have. So how do you stop being afraid to lose everyone and everything? One part of my journey, you know what I did? I practiced being unalive. I practiced being unalive. And as I practice being unalive, and this is something that I have done for me, personally, in my journey, because I started this about 7 years ago when I did this, and I had to go through it. I see myself in the grave. I see myself going to the grave. I see myself being buried by people walking with me. I see myself in the grave, my eyes closed, my body is, and I realize life really continues with or without me. Seriously. And that was a rude awakening. And it reminded me, I really don't have anything. I don't have anyone. And when I went through that experience, it woke me up. It woke me up. It really woke me up. When I realized that life was happening, my kids were still alive. My wife was still there. My family was still there. Friends were still there. Life was still there. The breath was still there for everyone else. My houses were still there. My property was still there. Nothing happens to it. You don't lose anything. Because you don't gain anything. Some people always started losing myself. Indeed, Tracy. Hey, Queen, how you doing? Good to see you. It's easier to recover when you remind yourself of what caused you to leave. Indeed, that is true too. But that's something that I had to practice for me, because I had a strong attachment to everything. I had so much attachment to everything that I had to see myself without everything. You don't even own your kids. They just pass through you. You don't own them, because when you leave, they're here. It's free game. I had that same dream when Jehovah God said, I'm innocent in all counts. Hey, I'm telling you, Michelle. You mean, how do you practice being emotionally attached or unattached? Listen, there is nothing wrong with being emotionally attached. There is nothing wrong with being emotionally attached. It's just that when the thing is gone, it's okay. That's the problem that we can't seem to have. We can attach, but we can't detach. The issue is, to be honest, it's not about being attached, it's about being involved. It's about being involved. All you have on earth is relationships. That's all you can ever have. Relationships. How you relate to your car, how you relate to your house, how you relate to your family, how you relate to a man or a woman, how you relate to a husband or wife, how you relate to this breathing, how you relate to nature, how you relate to the ocean, how you relate to the sky, how you relate to the earth, how you relate to running, how you relate to going to the gym, how you relate to health, how you relate to wealth. That's all you have is relationships. That's all you really ever have is how you relate. And so I think we are confused by thinking that since I have a relationship or I have a way how I relate to everything, that is mine. Hey, Patty, how you doing? Since I can relate to this, that means it's mine. Ain't nothing yours. Ain't shit yours. Ain't nothing yours. You can't leave with nothing. You ain't come with nothing. As a matter of fact, you come here with nothing. Ain't nothing yours. You are given the opportunity. It's like, listen, when you go to your work, Do you love the rain? What do we, wait, hold on. Let me see. Blessed are those who die in the Lord from now on. Yes, says the Spirit. They are blessed indeed, for they will rest from their labors, and their works do follow them. Listen, check this out, right? What the heck was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying. Woo! You all like the rain? It sounds peaceful, don't it? I think I'm gonna skip the gym today. But listen, man, we are so attached. And should time I would think about the time we got along. I mean, I feel you. I feel you. Oh yes, when we go to work, thank you. When we go to work, and we have our computers there, right? We have our desk. We have a little picture on our desk. You know, we have this there, and we have our, you know, a little coffee pot there. But everything that came with the office, you think is yours because you relate to it. This is my spot. It's my chair. It's my desk. It's my coffee pot. It's my, you know, but it's not yours. Because when you leave, you can't take it with you either. But you develop a relationship with it. I love this spot. Just like where you sleep in your bed. Even this, listen, have you all ever tried to sleep on the other side of your bed? And tell me how is it? Some of you all go through trauma just to sleep on the other side. If your husband or your wife or your girlfriend, boyfriend says, or your dog says, I'm gonna sleep on your side tonight, you can't do it. Why? Because you are so attached to that side of the bed, it drives you nuts. Your mind I can't accept this. No, I don't feel right. Even though you're sleeping. You change it up, hey Kia? Many of us get attached, but we don't get involved. The thing is, Zebra, how do you get being attached? Being involved is what we should do, not attach. Being involved. I think we should be fully involved in everything that we touch. If it goes in our mouth, be completely involved. If we touch it, be completely involved. If we have it, in our illusion, be involved. If you have a relationship, be completely involved. But we have to understand that when it's done, it is done. Why can't we accept things that are finished? Why is it so hard? Why do you think that you need healing because something is over? You know, my daughter and my kids, I realize they have the same issue. My daughter and my son has the same issue. When it's time to stop playing, no, I don't want to come inside. Get your ass inside. It's done. It's done. And then you allow that your son and your kids, yeah, we can't do it forever. Then remember your own advice. You can't do it forever either. Realize this. It's done. It is over. What is that? Why is that so scary? You see, why is that so fearful? Why is that so? Why are we so afraid of that? Nothing belongs to us. Why are we so afraid of it is over? I thought Eddie Kirk is strict. Why are we so afraid? Does death scare you? It shouldn't. Indeed, Faith. I think we're gonna get it again. Indeed. It shouldn't scare us because what we are doing now, we are using this moment to reject it. We're rejecting this moment. Face reality. Move on. Indeed. Indeed, Miss Cindy. Indeed. To face reality. We have to face reality. And if we can't face reality, what we're gonna do? We're gonna suffer. If we cannot face reality, we're gonna suffer. We're gonna suffer what we think it should have been, what it was supposed to be, what we wish it could be, and what it's not. Right or wrong? Hey, Yasmina. Seriously. We're gonna wish, if we cannot face the current real reality, we're gonna focus on what it should have been, what it was said that it would have been, what it was supposed to become, what it not. Man, we're gonna suffer. We suffer and we think that we need healing. We don't need healing. We need to accept what is. You know, if you accept now, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna accept now. I mean, you're gonna be okay. The problem is you are trying to heal something that's not broken. Life insurance. You are trying to heal. Good morning, Miss P. How you doing? From Milwaukee, Wisconsin in the house. Miss P, how you doing? Blessings. Blessings to you. Accept what is not for you the same way you accept what is. Indeed. That's facts. Accept what is not for you. And accept when something is over. Accept when it's finished. Accept when it's finished. Here is what I think. Here is what I use. This is my practice. I completely indulge. And I said this many times. I completely submerge myself in anything that I'm doing. If I'm working out, I'm indulging it. If I break my arm, my legs, oh well. It's broken. It's hurt. It is what it is. I'm not gonna lift thinking that, well, what if I do this? I'm gonna flex your. Then I can't completely enjoy what I'm doing. If I'm thinking that it might get, if I lift like this, I might not. If I think like this, right, if I invest my money, I might not, it might be gone, it might be taken, then I won't save, I won't live according to my potential. And so when I don't grow, and when my money don't grow, I blame the government. No, let me live, let me indulge, let me just indulge. You have to indulge. Indulge a bit, indulge, go all in. If you're gonna go in, go in. Especially when it comes to relationship. When you're in a relationship, the reason why most of us suffer is because we wasn't indulging, we was attaching. It's two different things. It's two different things. We attach, but we are afraid that if it's over, I'm gonna lose myself. If it's over, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna be sick, no, you can't go in anything like that. You can't. When you go in, dive. But understand, even though you dive, there might be a point when the water runs out. And if it runs out, at least you dove when the water was there. At least you completely indulged when the water was full. So now I'm going to have to regret or second guess. Maybe if I have dived differently, the water shouldn't have indulged. You don't have to attach. Learn to indulge in everything that you do. Learn to consume yourself in it. Learn to be in it. There's nothing wrong with it. You are just afraid that it's over. Stop being afraid that it's over. That's when you all think something is wrong. Oh my God, I need healing. No, it's just over. You don't need healing. It's just over. And you are not trying to accept that. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just over. That's what it means. There's nothing wrong. It's just over, and in your mind is not. Right now, this person is my main focus. Right now, that is a person in my main focus. F whoever isn't in my face. Indeed. We also need to grieve what we thought was. Otherwise, it will linger, and we will have to do it later, and it will cause issues in the future. Feel the betrayal, then just don't get stuck there. That's very good advice. That's very good advice. Thank you for the gift. That's very good advice. My thing is this. Hey, Lisa, this may be hard to process when you have not been in a lot of relationships. It's not about, well, here's the thing. Many of us, we want to, yes, you know what? That makes sense. That makes sense. If you do something one time, it's a big deal. If you do it again, it's still a big deal. But if you keep doing it, it becomes nature. It becomes what is. So if it stops or if it's not working, it is what it is. I think we practice things once in a while. It's like if you go and get a job and you love your job and you get fired, all of a sudden I will never work again, right? I will never work again. That's not really a reality. I will never go for another job because what if I get fired again? It will crush me. But listen, it's the same. If you look at it, it's the same thing. It's really the same thing. It's the same concept. You just look at it like it's personal. The job is personal, and this is personal, and I can't live again. We need to understand. You just live. We all experience things. We all experience things, man. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You just think something is wrong with you. It's your belief system. Once your belief system has that thing attached to it, yeah, your body and your consciousness becomes, it creates a whole bunch of crap. We take things too personal. I think, we could all choose how we live. We could all choose how we live. I mean, let's be honest. We could all choose how we live. But to do something and not be fully there, you're wasting your time. To want something and not fully, experience it within the inside, you're wasting your time. To desire something and not fully living it is to do something and not fully involved or not fully indulge is wasting your time. You ever went to the gym and not feel like being there, and the shit that you do, you just don't feel? So you're working out and you don't feel it. Sometimes it's not beneficial to you. It's really not, because your feelings are all opposite. Your feelings are feeling ridiculous. Listen, sometimes, man, it's like I'm wasting my damn time. My intensity sucks. My technique sucks. My attitude sucks. Sometimes you just gotta go all in. But how many are afraid? How many of us are afraid to go all in? Is the question. How many of us are afraid to go all in? Many of us are afraid. That's why it doesn't work. That's why we don't meet that person. He let their broken in hearts and binded up the wounds. When I realized that ain't crap wrong with most of us, ain't shit happening to most of us, is when I realized we are trying to heal something, a wound that's not there. Our expectations, our ego, our idea, our belief system. I think if we change our belief system, we're going to actually realize that we're going to change a whole lot of things about us. Okay, let me ask you a question. How many people in here have a broken heart right now? Be honest. How many people in here hearts are broken? Put your hands up. If your heart is broken, if you feel like your heart is broken, put your hands up. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of people. Indeed, John. Indeed. Our imagination is what we're suffering. So I have a lot of broken hearts. All right. Let's repeat this right here. Let's repeat something. And I want you all to do it 20 times, okay? Repeat this 20 times. And as you repeat this 20 times, I'm give you about 1 minute to just keep rehearsing it in your own mind, okay? Let's do it 20 times. Do it in your head, do it out loud, okay? You all ready? Hey, Sandra, how are we doing? You all ready for this? You all ready? It's a funeral. Every day, in every single way, my heart is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Now, as you repeat this, I want you to imagine that's happening as you say it. But at 20 times, if you say it 20 times, at the 10th, 11th, 12th, 16th, 20 times, look for a switch, okay? Look for a shift in your emotion, okay? Look for a shift in your experience, okay? Day by day, in every single way, my heart is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Day by day. Relax your body as you say it. Relax your body. Relax your shoulders. Just relax. And just trust your words, okay? Trust your words that you speak. Just trust every word that you speak. 20 times. Day by day. Let's say moment by moment. In every single way. My heart is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Day by day, in every single way, my heart is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Day by day, Let's add moment by moment. My heart is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Relax your body. Relax, relax. Day by day, moment by moment. My heart is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Use your imagination. Day by day, moment by moment. My heart is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Day by day, even the ones who don't feel like they're heartbroken, do it too. Moment by moment. My heart is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Keep going. We pausing for a second. Day by day, moment by moment. In every single way. My heart is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Day by day, moment by moment, my heart is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Use your imagination. Use your own imagination. Day by day. I'm not going to continue yet. Moment by moment. In every single way. My life is getting better and better and better. Day by day, moment by moment, my life is getting better and better and better. I switched up to life now. Day by day, moment by moment. Now, as you said that and rehearsed that and visualized that, how did you feel? I want you to tell me how you felt. 20 times. Do go. I ain't in the rush. I ain't no job. I ain't gotta go nowhere. I got time with you all. I got time. Hey, Nikki love, you feel confident? Lighter and better, stronger. Felt a sense of release. And I'm telling you all, healing is right there. Hey, Flora, how you doing? Healing is right there. Healing isn't right now. We just don't know how to connect to it. That's all. That's the issue. That's the issue. It's right there. Is you feel safe, Jeanette? Healing is right there. It's in your imagination. It's in your body. It's in your heart. We just don't connect to it because we feel we don't deserve it. We feel something else is more important to focus on. Hey, Melita, we feel something else is more important to think about. You feel healing is right. Healing is not what you all think it is. It's not. Healing is now. What Kenny Pops are doing. It starts in the mind. And listen, do it tomorrow. Do it tonight. Do it at lunchtime. Day by day. Moment by moment. And you imagine in every single way. My life is getting better and better and better. And when you say my life is getting better, imagine what better is in your life for you. Imagine a weight has been lifted. I'm glad. I'm pretty good. Good. I love you too, Flora. I love you too. Thank you so much. Listen, it is not what you all think it is. I think we're seeking for healing when healing is right here. That's right, Janae. Healing is right here, right now. We just gotta indulge in it. It has to be your choice. It's your choice. Y'all feel me? Y'all understand what I'm saying? I think when I speak sometimes, you all think that I don't understand what I'm saying. And I think that you all think that I don't understand what you all are saying. I get what you all are saying. I understand what you guys, I understand it doesn't seem easy. It's because we don't know how to connect. Nobody teaches us. We think like that we have to go through a whole bunch of stuff and we got to this and we got to, it's not we are imagining the pain. What if we imagine the pleasure? What if we can imagine our bodies getting better and our hearts is pumping and our hearts is like Hercules? What if we can imagine that? What if we know that loving somebody is not wrong? What if we understand that there's nothing wrong with loving people no matter how bad they are to us? And no matter how mean and ugly they are, if you can just realize that there's nothing wrong with loving them, because if that's what you feel on the inside, if you have it on the inside, it must come out. If you have love on the inside, love must come out. So when love comes out to them, don't hate yourself for it. It's just what you have. Right? It's just what you have. So why are you guys so afraid to have that? That's all. Listen, that's all we have, man. That's all we have. So let love stay on the inside. Let love stay on the inside. Ain't nothing wrong with it. They don't want you. It's okay. It's okay. They don't want you. They don't love you back. It's okay. But don't fight the love. Because when you fight the love outside of you, you affect the flow of love inside of you. I think, listen, we are messing up the flow. We are allowing raggedy people, as we call it, I'm afraid of it not being reciprocated. We are allowing raggedy people to stop the flow of love within us. We are allowing the raggedy folks on the outside to interfere with the beautiful love that's happening on the inside. And when you do that, man, when you do this, when you allow them raggedy folks to mess up the flow of love on the inside, oh my Lord, that's when you think that I need healing. That's when you feel all this pain. That's when you feel anxious. You feel, because you are allowing raggedy folks on the outside to reach in through your chest and grab your heart and squeeze it. No, you're giving them too much power. Ain't nobody got that much power in this world. Not one soul. Literally, not one soul should have that responsibility. This has to be your will. This has to be your responsibility. It has to be your choice. That's all I teach. That's all it is. We're not bringing no narcissists in here. We're not bringing no toxic people in here. In this life, we're not bringing nobody who we are making excuses for in here. We are just, all I do is speak about you have the power to control you, but your love is not to be controlled. Thank you, Kitty. Your love ain't to be controlled. Don't mess with it. Because when you mess with it, if you allow them raggedy folks outside to mess with if you're trying to stop loving them, you're going to stop loving you. Y'all know that? If you're trying to stop loving people, you're going to pull the love back from you, because what's on the inside is what's on the outside. And what's happening on the outside is happening on the inside. It's two mirrors. It's two mirrors. So some of you all are, I can't stand, I can't stand. Let me stop loving. Stop trying to stop loving people. Stop. Allow the love to flow. Wherever it stands, it stands. Wherever it goes, it goes. But please don't confuse love with relationship intimately. Don't confuse the two. Just because I love you and you have love for someone doesn't mean that I have to go back and do anything. A matter of fact, the more you love is the more discipline that you have. Since I love so much. Because when you love, the one thing that you do is protect. When you love, what you do is protect. Naturally, you protect. You love your child. You want to protect your child from everything. Seriously, when you love, you protect. Why ain't you protecting you is a question. Why ain't you being protected? Because it's not love. It's something else. The first order of love is to protect, to support, and to provide. The first order because the love is the feminine. Right? Love is the feminine part. Hey, Renee? The first order of love is so that you can protect it. See, we're not ready for that, huh? Love is the energy of creation. That's the feminine. That's the feminine right there. And the masculine protects it from at all costs. The masculine protects it at all costs. So the masculine protects, provides, and supports. And this is why we are a mixture of both masculine and feminine. We are a duality of all things. And so when we have the love on the inside, you must get used to that masculine energy to protect it within us. When you protect it, thank you, Nikki Love, the first one that be protected is you. So if you know that you are going into danger with love, don't go in there, because they might influence you to become mean and angry and miserable, insecure. They will influence you, because you have to be careful about where you go. You got to be careful about where you listen. Sometimes we are not mature enough to go anywhere. We have to stay inside until it becomes mature. Seriously, think about it. Think we just want people to do what we want to do. Protect yourself. Why do we keep going back into danger over and over? Especially when somebody showed us. I asked somebody, why do you keep going back? Because I love him. That's not love. I mean, who knows? Maybe it is. I don't know. But love is a protect. Love, you protect it. You want it. You don't. Because once you have love, you realize that you don't want it to ever move. Hey, new heart, how are we doing? Once you have love, if you ever taste the love, boy, oh my God, it's so sweet. You know, once you taste the love and you realize how high you fly, oh, you ain't coming back down. I don't care what you do. Oh, I ain't coming back down. Oh, I ain't messing with you no more. I'm so done with you. Listen, how do you get over someone? But I haven't accepted the fact that it isn't appreciated. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with expressing your love, whether it's appreciated or not. You know what I mean? Hey, blessing. Sometimes you express it anyways. Thank you, Kejal. Sometimes you express it anyways, but just know that it's not going to be reciprocated, because sometimes the person has their own stuff going on. The person has their own experiences, their own thoughts, and their own reality. Sometimes it doesn't come back. But understand, when you give love, if you just close your eyes, you're going to see exactly where it's coming from. Every time you give love, every single day, if you close your eyes and stop expecting from this one person, you know how this works, man? And I had to put it in this sense for me to understand this. It takes chances. I had to put this in this expression, or in this idea for me to understand. I had to put it in, you all know I'm a very animated person, right? I'm not a smart man, but I have to have visual for me to learn. Without visual, oh, you talk to me all day, I don't get it. That's why I have all them damn stories. I'm not a fast learner, and I'm not a smart intellect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an intellect. I'm not a smart man. So I have to create images in my mind for me to get it. What I realize is this. Every man is the universe. Not just you. You too, Belinda? You too, Ashley? Every man, and when I say man, I mean men and women, is the universe. Every one of us represents God. Every one of us represents the universe. Every one of them, individually and collectively. We all are the universe. Every one of us are the universe. Every one of us is Christ. Every one of us is God. Every one of us represents totality of human beings and everything else. And if I give love to the universe, to a person, it must come back. See, the person is the entire universe. And whenever you give to the universe, it comes back. If you give with an open heart, it has to come back. But understand, if I give to that individual specifically, think about it. Thank you, Belinda. Though I'm giving to this individual specifically, you think that person is separated from the universe, and they are not. They are actually the universe. So when I give to this person, yes, my ego sees this person. In spiritual law, the universe sees every single thing. So when even though I am trying to give it to this one person, it comes back from a different person, a different source, a different place. And because we are all connected. We are all, and I want us to visualize that. Yes, even though I am given the love to this one individual person in my mind, I have to understand that we are all one. We are all connected. This is one universe. So then, even though you think love is going to this one source, it's not. This one source is the entire universe. Whatever you give must come back. And when you give it, you have to trust the process that when it comes back and who it comes back from is who you have to. You just want it to come back from that one source. Thank you, Divine. You expect you are sometimes you asking God, please, I want it to come from this one source. God said, but I have many different windows in heaven, and I will pour out my blessings upon you. But I want it from this window, God. Well, that's not the window I'm giving it from. Woo! That just made me feel a little anxious. That made me feel, hey, listen, that made me feel a little funny. Don't it make you feel funny? That didn't make you all feel a little weird? It did me. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm slow. Listen, I'm telling you, I will pour out from all my windows and bless you. But God, but I want it from this window. Nah, that's not the one that I'm giving from you. That's somebody else's window that you're trying to get from. Goosebumps. That's not your window. That window ain't yours. That window ain't. Hey, I know it looks like it's yours, but it ain't yours. Because if it was yours, it would have been more easier, more simpler. It would be more effortlessly. It would have happened with less effort. That ain't your window. Miranda. It won't for many of us. Or sometimes the window, listen, sometimes, let me tell you this. Sometimes, you know why it is said to have 7 streams of income? Or such a thing? Is because when one dries up, the other ones are still there. You know why Christ said to love everyone as you love yourself? You know why the Buddhists said love everyone, and Christ say love your brothers and sisters, and the other people say love the world as you love yourself? You know why they say that? Because if you love everything, then love comes from everything. It comes from everything. Yeah, Kendra, I don't feel alone. If you love everyone as you love yourself, when one person stops loving you, you don't recognize it because you feel so overwhelmed with love, flowing with it. I want to love one thing at a time because I think that your love is limited. I love one thing at a time. I love just one thing. I love just the sunset. I hate the winter. I hate this. I hate driving. I hate that. I hate looking at the sky. I hate when it rains. I hate the clouds. I hate this. I just love when it's sunny, and that's when you suffer. Come on now. I love this one person. I hate people. I hate everybody else. That's why you suffer. Because you all think that you all could live in a world where I don't like people. That's why you suffer. that's why. It says love. And, when Christ said this, man, I think you all say, but I'm trying to, but how? How about when they're mean to you? What they mean? You don't have to form a bond with them. You really don't. You ain't got to form no bond with people. It says to love everyone as you love yourself. And when Christ said that, we missed it. Because we never realized that if I give love, love comes back. You give, and the more I give, it comes. The more I give, the more it comes. But what if the person that you love don't love you? I don't believe in love because you're giving your love to one source. Yeah, Benjamin. You're giving your love to one source. It's like you put in all your money in one investment, and when the investment goes dry, I'm not investing no more. I will never invest anymore. So I began to teach my people, don't invest because you can lose it. I know people not investing and everybody getting poor with you trying to hold on to $2. The $2 ain't getting no interest. So now we stay broke. You know why? Because we are trying to put all our love in one basket. It doesn't work that way. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. We got this selfish love. We call it self-love too. A lot of times your self-love is selfish as hell because it doesn't go anywhere from you. It doesn't extend past you. I don't love nobody. I hate people, but I love myself. How does that love? That make no damn sense. What's inside must come out. What's inside must happen on the outside the same way it happens. What's inside must happen on the outside. What's inside must flow to the outside. And because we are all one. Not the puffins. Thank you again. I thought you was gone. I didn't even know that you was there. Thank you. I'm telling you, what's inside must flow out. Relax yourself. Let things happen the way it's supposed to happen. What are you all worried about? What are you all scared about? How do I heal? Heal what? Heal what? That somebody don't love you? You're gonna heal. There's nothing wrong with you. Heal what? The next time that you feel like you have to heal, ask yourself, what am I healing? And the answer will come to you. I promise you, the answer will come to you. Well, healing that I want to stop loving them. Don't stop loving them. Opulent, how you doing? Don't stop loving them. Because if you stop loving them, you stop loving you too. Let it flow. A lot of times, when I understood what Christ was saying, love your neighbors as you love yourself. It means don't put all the love that you think that you have in one basket. Yeah. It means don't put all your love on one thing. Because when that thing dries up, and it all dries up, then what do we have left? Misery, pain, suffering, insecurities, doubts, and a bunch of threats to remove our love. I will not love again. That's more suffering. That's just more suffering to experience. Love everyone as you love yourself, man. That's how you kill, or that's how you beat this I am not healed. And when you love everyone as you love yourself, understand that the only force that can heal you is love. You have to understand that the only thing, you know what love and healing shares similar frequencies? Do you all know that love and healing shares similar frequencies? It's that type of frequency that brings healing. It's one and the same. And when you stop and cut off your love, your healing takes forever. Seriously, your healing takes forever. When you cut off the source of love, healing is cut off too. You stop in everything, you stop in the flow. You get all these tensions in your body, all this pain, all this suffering, all this fear, all these insecurities, all this doubt, you cut off. Learn to love ourselves. Yeah. They will stay on guard and aren't properly and receiving more. Indeed, Janae, I believe that too. Yeah. We have to just realize that everybody, that window ain't for you. Because I would open up my windows in heaven and bless you all, man. But the best way to protect your heart is to love. Why do men go straight to other women after a breakup but still ask me for back? Men do what they, people who are in survival do what survival people do. We ask those questions. Why do men do this? Why do women do this? Men and women do the same thing. It's just that people in survival mode, all they want to do is survive. All they're doing is do whatever they have to do to survive. To get their, to get their money, to get their food, to get their release, to get their whatever. People doing what they have to do to survive. That's it. To ask them why they do what they do to survive. They need it to survive. They could have multiple because they think that more means better. And they are just getting from you. Hey, Paulina. Seriously, they're just doing what they do because that's just their nature. They want more because they're afraid just like you. Listen, you see these men who you all talk about? They're afraid just like you. They don't look at fear that way. It's fear. It's fear. A man getting hurt is very scary. because he can't get back up a lot of times. A woman gets hurt, sometimes she can't get back up either. But she's used to it, as we say. It's fair, man. And sitting in pain and women are. I think we need to understand, man. Listen, let me also talk about this one thing too, right? Let me also talk about this one thing too, because I think I have other questions too when it comes to women and men, right? Hey, Shalanda, I think we think that there's so much differences in each of us, and I think is it's just that we have a bunch of misunderstandings when it comes to each other. Like somebody asked me yesterday. Somebody asked me, is it normal for men to be bad communicators than women are, right? It is normal or natural for men to be bad communicators. That's what she asked me. Is it normal for men to be bad communicators? Hey, Neil Love. Neil Love, I didn't even see you there. How are you doing? Hey, Ellen. And I said, well, it depends. What do you call communication? Communication is not what you think it is. I think communication to you is all this damn talking. You think that's communication. But when a man shows you his actions or his behavior or his body language or the way how he looks at you and the way how he talks to you and his tonality of his voice, and you don't see that as communication. You only see his damn words, that yap 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 yap, and that's not communication. Because if you look at it, words are only 7% communication. So if you depend on words to be your communicative mode, then you're gonna be off. I think you all think that men don't know how to communicate. We all know how to communicate. We all know how to communicate. But the thing is, you want us to communicate like you, and that's not what we are. It's crazy to expect me to be like you when we are completely different. Different hormones, different reality, different thought process, different experience, different. But you want me to talk, well, if you don't communicate, what is communication? You know what words was created for? Words was created to confuse energy. And a lot of you all, that's why you can't tell the difference. Give me a second. My phone about to die. Seriously. You want a man to talk like you. Why? Why you want me to talk like you? I don't talk like you. I don't see it like you can't tell by my behaviors. That's the problem. But he's not telling me. He just gotta say it. He's been saying it. He's been telling you. Okay, yes, he's not telling you like how you expected him to. Right? He's not telling you the way how you would tell him. Well, that's not what I would do. Nobody cares what you will do. Nobody give a damn what you will do and how you will do it. Do it how you do it. Let him do it how he do it. Let him speak how he speaks. You know, a lot of times, and I know I sound kind of harsh saying this. Hold on, I'm messing up. Hold on. We communicate very clearly. We communicate clear as day. You just don't listen. For real. You're just not listening. Because you expect me. I do sound harsh. It's all right. Those who know me know me. Those who don't will think it's harsh. And it's all right. You know, hey, listen. For those who know me, know my point. And don't focus. You know what though? Good. That's how I communicate. That's how I communicate. That harshness. I get it. Some men do speak intellectually. Right? Men are very simple. Some men do speak with words like you do. Some men do. I ain't gonna lie. Some men do. Some men will. I think I can. I really think I can. I really can. I can communicate my feelings well. I can communicate what I want very well. But why? Because it was a damn practice. It didn't come natural. Thank you, Dr. J. I had to practice this to be able to communicate and to talk to my wife and to talk. It took me a point. And listen, it took me because my wife You all heard my wife talk. She has a small little voice. Hey, Kirk. How are you? And that's how she speaks. That's how she spoke. So I had to realize how she spoke. So I cannot be, I can't be loud because she's a very calm and quiet person. So I realized, shit, let me talk normal. Because I don't want her to think that I'm misunderstanding, or I don't want her to misunderstand me. So I had to learn. I had to learn to speak to her because she was not who I was used to. So she had this little voice, man, for a long while. I'm like, why do you speak that way? You know how long I asked my wife many times, why do you talk that way? She's like, what way? I'm like, that way. Well, I don't know. What? Talk normal. She's like, but this is my normal. So I realized I could adjust. It took me a very long time. It took me years to adjust to her voice because I couldn't. But when I raised my voice, I realized that she stopped talking. So I'm like, shit, if I want to hear what she got to say, I have to understand what she's saying first. I have to understand this is how she is. Man, it took me a while to get it. It took me a while. It took me a long time because I didn't. You all see how innocent and peaceful she is? I had to listen. So it took me to listen. What is she saying? She ain't got to raise her voice. So now when she speaks, everybody argues. Man, we don't even argue. We don't even argue no more. What you say? All right. And what I say, she say, okay. And if she has a better idea, she says it, okay. Because it's not led by ego anymore. It's not led by who has more power. If you take this part, it's because you don't like me. And hey, how about this way? Oh, that makes sense. Okay, let's do it that way. All right. Hey, Jenny, it's that simple. But understand, naturally we speak differently. Don't listen to what men are saying. Listen to what women are saying. Listen to what each other and how we communicate. Only 7% of communication is vocal. 7 or 8% is words. 7 or 8%. Yeah, that's the mode that you chose. Because you can't understand what I'm saying when I don't show up. You don't know what he's saying when he's not taking care of you. You're not seeing where he's saying when he doesn't come to see you. You're not seeing what he's saying when he is lying and when he is destructive and when he is not coming home. You're not seeing that? You're not hearing that? That's loud as hell. That's like you yelling to me, Kirk, wash the damn dishes. By me not coming home, that's me yelling to you, shit, F you. You see how simple it is? You don't get it. We're not getting it. When you yell and say, Kirk, I'm so sick of you doing this, by me not being there with you, being present with you, it's me telling you, F you, I don't care. I don't care about shit that you say. Same conversation. You're just not listening. Yet men don't communicate. Men do communicate. We communicate, man. We communicate. We are master communicators. If you just pay attention. Lack of effort? Oh, it means a lot. Our lack of effort means everything. That's our communication. It means that I don't want to be here. I ain't doing it. You are trying to figure out why he don't put effort in. Why he don't, why he didn't, why he ain't, why he stopped. That's his business. You are trying, go ahead. Become his therapist. You're going to lose your damn mind. Go ahead. Try to understand. I mean, don't get me wrong. Listen, if somebody just switch it up, you know what? What's going on? What's wrong? I get it. Right? I get it. Okay. Because something might be wrong. Somebody might die in his family. Something he might be sick. I get it. But damn it, how long are you going to do that for? 16 years? 10 years? 8 years? Cassandra, how are you doing? 6.5 years? No, don't do that, man. You're going to become miserable. Our behavior is a demonstration of who we are. Indeed. That's why I say what person does or does not do speaks loud. Yeah, man. People, we swear, we be speaking. But if he does come home, he does show that he cares. But when you're not around is when he changes his thoughts and behaviors. But his actions and words are very consistent when you're around. Well, how you know How would one know what they are when they are not present if when you're around, he is what it is? You know, you know what that means? That's a good question. So the question is, so then what if he does come home and he does show that he care, but when you are not around is when he changes his thoughts and behavior, but his actions and words are very consistent when you're around. You know what it is? A lot of times, what's up? It's so late for Jamisha. You went to work yet? You know what it is? That's called. You know what that's called? That's called modified, a modified behavior. Thank you, Michelle. It's called modify. People modify their behaviors. And when they modify their behaviors, it's because they don't want to change, because you keep nagging them, you keep bugging them, you keep bothering them. So it's just for you to shut up. They just modify their behavior. That modifying the behavior is real. Kids do it all the time. Kids could modify. That's why sometimes, my kid did that in school. My kid did that. My child? Not my child. You ever seen a parent? That's not my child. My child would never say that word. Your child be cutting their ass up in school. Your child be screaming at the top of his lungs, F you! Telling the teacher, F you, mother effer! And you come home, you don't do that at home. My child? Oh, no. No. Ain't no way. Hey, my child would never do that. My child is so calm. Yeah, he's modifying his damn behavior. He's bad. But listen though, and you know why a child modify his behavior? He's afraid of punishment. He don't want that ass whooped. He don't want the behind swollen. He don't want that smack. And so they modify their behaviors, and when they go around people who can't do anything to them, they act the fool. When they're not around you, some men and some women will do that too. Trust that little girl for a second. Listen, I'm telling you all, man. I can tell you that was. Yeah, Leela, I'm telling you, for real, for real, for real. And some grown folks, especially those of us in relationship, oh, we modify our behaviors all day. Because I don't want to hear your mouth when I come home. I don't want to hear you when I come home. I don't want to hear nothing. So let me just behave. You know what I mean? You know what? I'm going to put my phone down, right? I'm going to put my phone down. I'm not going to call nobody. Nobody texting me. I don't want to hear your mouth. So let me act like I'm good. But as soon as your ass go to work, woo, as soon as you leave the house, baby, go ahead, go with your friend. Oh, you done. Act the fool. They be telling their friends, yeah, she ain't shit. She's so annoying, man. He ain't shit. She. What's going on, versus 2? How you doing, man? Yeah, she ain't shit. I can't stand her. She just so annoying. She always, every time she here, I can't even be free. And when you people modify their behavior, boy, it is even more dangerous. Because you don't know who you are with. You are confused even more. The 20-year-old taught me she was cursing from 4th grade. Oh! Oh, my Lord! Woo-wee! Hey, same to you, Jenny. Have a beautiful day. I'm not Jamaican or American. I'm from somewhere else. But yeah, man. But seriously, that's modified behaviors, man. So can stress or insecurities cause it, and it not be his partner's fault? She not nagging, not complaining, gives him praise, and shows gratitude, but his self-image. Yeah, that's very possible. Some people know what to do. They know how to behave around. Listen, we all adults. We know what each other don't like. Thank you, thank you. My grown son said they used to jump off the roof of a small house. Listen, that's what I did, Miss Tia. That's what me and my brothers did too. But sometimes, listen, we all know what we should be doing. We all know what's proper behavior. We all know what's acceptable behavior, especially grown people. We know, listen, I know if I have my lady in my car, let me open your door, let me buy you want some lunch, girl, you hungry, what you want to eat, I'll eat whatever you want to eat. Let's go Chick-fil-A Chick-fil-A. Let's go chicken fillet. Let's get some because I'm here. I wanna, let me, you wanna go home? I'll drive you home. I'll drive, don't worry. Let me open up your car door. Let me open up the house door. Hey, you wanna see them pull you? We know all listen, we know behaviors. And sometimes we just don't live, it's not in our hearts. It's in our actions, but not our hearts. It's not in our hearts. And when it's not in your hearts, it confuses you even more. Like, who the hell am I really with? I'm so confused. I'm confused like three boy ladybugs in a locker room full of women. What the hell am I? Listen, you have to understand, man, some people modify their behaviors. But if you know what somebody really is, listen, encourage them to be their natural selves. Encourage people to be their natural selves. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm asking what that question, who am I with? Yeah! Sometimes you just gotta let them, hey, listen, I encourage you to be you. She just don't want to do it. I had to encourage my wife to be her. Girl, be you. I ain't worried about you. I like you. Go ahead, relax. Use that little high-pitched voice. You can't dance for shit. Like one day, boy, I danced with my wife. I was like, oh Lord, nah, I'm not used to this movement. You dance like you're on the side of your family. How do you dance like this? I can't dance either, but I'm like, Lord, we there on the dance floor looking like two fools. Girl, dance. You hear me? Dance. Anybody care? Dance. Go ahead, girl. Encourage you. She feel comfortable, and when she feel comfortable, Lord, she become man. Dance. Sings even worse. Go ahead, sing. So when we're driving, sometimes she'd be singing. I just look at her like, boy, your voice is terrible, but sing. You hear me? Cassandra, I'm like, girl, sing that song. And I join in. Listen, to encourage her, I even join in with her. I swear to God. I would be saying, listen, when I tell you that woman is who she wants to be, I love it because now I can trust you for you. I can trust this version of you. You ain't hiding shit from me. You ain't got to because there's no judgment. There's no disappointment there. Whatever you are, you are. It is what it is. Be that. Just be comfortable being this. If you want to hug, my wife is the one woman that I joined that is the least affectionate woman I've ever met in my life. my wife, I thought something was, I'm like, what is wrong with you? I even one day, I said, what are you, like, what is wrong with you? You don't like me or something? I like you a lot. With a small, but it's not you. What's wrong? My wife is the least affectionate person. And I'm a very affectionate person. So I have to learn. This is just who she is. It doesn't say that she doesn't love me any less. But that's not how she show love. I had to understand this. It is just what it is. Matter of fact, since I'm the affectionate one, let me keep showing affection. You like weird things. Do your weird things, and I recognize that as love. Do your weird stuff that you do. Your weird stuff. And I get it. So I had to learn because I thought women were affectionate. My belief system was women are affectionate. I thought that. But when I met my wife, I realized something is wrong with her. How can everybody be affectionate but you? So it gotta be you. But I realized, no, you can't label everybody as one. Everybody's not the same. Oh, you're not divine? Thank you so much. What's your name? JYQ. Thank you. I appreciate it. But when I begin to let her you're not affectionate, don't do it. You're not touchy-feely, don't touch and feel me. But when I do it, she understands it. As a matter of fact, we be in the gym together and she's not affectionate, but she will just do this to me. And, she'll come close so I can kiss her on her cheeks. I'm like, that's kind of cute. That's weird, but it's cute. Why don't you just come kiss me? But I get it. It's weird. If I don't show her affection, she don't know what to do. But I get it. It's not who she is. Right? That's weird. But why don't you just come and kiss me on my cheek? But that's not who she is. But I don't force her to. I don't want her to feel uncomfortable. Stay that. That is gorgeous. That is just perfectly fine, just the way it is. And when I let her be who she is, man, she ain't got to modify her damn stuff. Yeah, Leela. Yeah, I realized that. don't think it has something to do with her dad. It has. I'm sure it does, because her dad wasn't there. Her dad wasn't there. You know, when I met my wife in the first year, we've been together about 10 years now. When I met my wife, I was like, "You weird, man." I'm like, "You weird." I'm like, "You're a weird chick, man." So I said, "Listen, let me hey, why don't you go counseling? Why don't you try? Have you tried counseling? I don't know, try counseling. Go ahead, come on. As a matter of fact, make an appointment, and just go ahead, just make an appointment." And she started, and I'm like, "Huh, good." I'm like, "Hey, why don't you meet your father? Talk to your father. See what he says. It's been years. See what he says. Just talk to him. Talk to him." And she talked to him. I was like, "Oh, that's good," because I wanted her to be the best version of herself, but I realized it's her choice. It's really her choice. I know this man been seeking friends and helped me get the drug addiction. Willie. I don't know what you're talking about, Willie. Willie Robinson. Willie is your name. How old are you, man? I know you like 72 years old, because you can't be 25 with a name Willie. I know Willie. Willie, you're a grown man. Willie, how old are you? What would you do if your kids wanted to be another gender? Hey, Jaden, what are you talking about? Jaden, we're not talking about that, man. We're not talking about another gender. My kids want to be, you can't stop your kids from doing what they wanted to do. But under my home, I ain't paying for that. Daddy, I want candy. I ain't paying for that. You have money? Buy it. When he has money, he can do it. But they're still my kid. You know what I mean? But I realize what my children do with their life is their business. They're grown. They could think for themselves. Do what you want to do. That's your life. It's between you and God. I just brought you here. That's God's business and yours. But I ain't paying for it. I ain't paying for it. You know what I mean? I never met my dad. I spent a year and a half tracking him down. I never met my dad. Actually, I met my father once. I was 16 years old. Do you like affection, though? If you like affection, did you willingly accept no affection? I love affection. I'm a very affectionate person. Right? And it's a good question. The question is, do you like affection, though? If you like affection, did you willingly accept no affection? I love affection. I'm a very affectionate man. When it comes to affection, I'm very sensitive. Let's be honest, okay? I'm being honest with you all, right? I'm very sensitive. Same to you, Cassandra. You have a blessed day. I'm very sensitive when it comes to affection. And the question is, did you willingly accept no affection? Yeah. It's not that there's no affection there. There's a whole lot of affection there. It's just, it doesn't happen how I thought it's supposed to happen. Right? It didn't, she didn't fit the thought that I thought that all women were. But I like her. And since I liked her, I learned to adapt. In relationships, we learn to adapt. Everything don't flow your way according to how you think. Everybody don't come the way how you want it to come. And I think we end a lot of relationships because the one thing that we want, if I like affection, do you know what I do? I go lay on her. I go put my head on her lap. That's my affection. If I like it, let me initiate it. If I love affection, let me initiate it. Let me touch her. Because she don't tell me stop. So it's not that type of stuff. Stop, don't touch me. It's not that type of stuff. It's just that this is how I show my love. So when I show her my love, she knows exactly what I'm doing. Because if I don't do it, she correct something wrong, right? So she knows what I'm doing. So when I do it, it's welcome. So I'm not living without affection. I'm still living fully with affection in my relationship. It's just that it's not what she initiates, because that's not who she is. So I had to understand, man. I had to understand who she is who she is. And I learned to appreciate the one that she was. And it became simpler. What she is what she is. We're going to meet people that's different from us. And that's the power of acceptance. You see what I'm saying? That's the power of acceptance. Meeting somebody who's completely different from you are, and accepting it. Because I think a lot of us now, right? Nope. All my kids. Hey, listen, my oldest kids is 11. My oldest child is 11. What's up, King? I mean, Kim. Hey, Beatrice, how we doing? But yeah, man, listen, man. We have to let people be what they want to be, man. Let them be whatever. And so that they can remain the same. They don't have to front in front of us. They can say what words that they want to use, talk the way how they want to talk, and just observe what they are. And as you observe it, then what's next is your business. What you do next is your choice to stay or not to stay. That's awesome, the difference you bring too. Yeah, man, she is complete. We are different. But at first, I had to acknowledge it and accept it. You know? Tasha, I think, you're in a different dimension. And another thing, and another thing, y'all harass me or spread rumors about me. Tasha, ain't not one soul know you. Let you get off of this live because I think you're tripping. Because you've been cussing people out their whole life. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, Tasha. Tasha, I think you have issues. Tasha, I think you need to go pray. Okay? I've been looking at your comments and I'm like, what is she talking about? Tasha, I never saw you before in my life. I never acknowledged you. I never seen you. I don't know who you are. Who are you talking about, Tasha? Tasha, what's wrong? Tasha, what is going on? Tasha, who's attacking you on this live? I ain't seen nobody talk to you on this live. Tasha, what is going on? I don't know who Tasha is. Tasha needs a break. Tasha needs some love, man. I don't know what's going on. I have never seen Tasha in my life. I never went to her page. Listen, man. Lord. I think, you know, you know what, man? Sometimes we just gotta have some patience and have some grace because we don't know what people are going through. You know what I mean? I love the cut on you. Thank you, Black Love. Thank you so much. She stopped on the wrong. Stopped on the wrong frequency. Listen, man. Listen. Let me say this right. Seriously, all joke aside. Man, but my crush out. Listen, man. Oh, God. Whew. You ask why God, why is this happening to me when we get cheated on, right? Primary place we establish our core beliefs about God as Father is how our Father responds to us. When we did something wrong, so sometimes it's better not to have known the Father than to have learned him wrong. I see what you're saying, Miranda. I see exactly what you were saying. I get it. Yeah, man. Perfect, Tasha. But yeah, Miranda, I see what you're saying, man. I see what you're saying. And you know what? That's why I saw my father once, but I don't have a grudge against him. I don't have any feelings towards him. I don't have any hurt of, I don't really have those because he was going through his own stuff. I'm assuming. But I think if he was my influence, I don't think I would have turned, I don't know if I would have turned to be this man. Maybe it would take me a longer time, but I'm glad that whatever happened, happened. You know, everything is not a curse. It's just how we see things. We see things as something is wrong, and sometimes there ain't shit wrong with us. We just see things as something bad, or sometimes everything ain't bad. We just like to suffer. Listen, my video was originally, how do you get over someone? And I think I'm past that stage. I don't know why you all keep letting me. He died that October on the 5th. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Oh, Michelle, yeah. Good morning, China. How, I started this live with how to get over somebody, and you all be taking me in places where I don't belong. Y'all be taking me in conversations where I don't mean to be. Y'all be taking me, no coincidence, this message. Good, Jeanette, good. Y'all be taking me to places where I ain't really, my purpose was not going, but I guess it's needed, right? How do we get over someone? That was my original message. Again, let me just say this last thing, and then I'm going to the gym because you all got me talking. It's good stuff, Marie. We don't get over people, man. Seriously, we don't stop trying to get over people. Let people be. Let people live, and let's stop being bothered by how we feel about them. We love them. Some people, we're gonna love them forever. Seriously, some people, love never stops. Some people, we're gonna love them people forever. And when you understand that, you make peace with it. You make peace with it in your mind, in your heart. They're gonna be there. But understand, just because you love them doesn't mean that you have to suffer. By living your best damn life, right? Right. Why do some men in platonic relationships forgive cheating? What? What kind of question is that? Hold on. Why do some men in platonic you see? Why do some men in platonic relationship forgive cheating? I thought a platonic relationship was just friends. Am I seeing that word wrong? Am I seeing that word wrong? Platonic relationship? But listen, but seriously though, you have to understand that you're gonna love people forever. And that's okay. But when you love somebody, no matter how long you have them forever, you don't keep going back because every time you go back, they take away from you. It makes you weaker. It makes you angry. It makes you miserable. It makes you ashamed. It makes you feel guilty. It makes you, and that means I can love you, but I'm not supposed to be with you. That's just what it is. You don't have to love, you don't have to have something that you love. You know? The car that you love, you probably will never have it. And you probably don't have to have it because when you have it, you become broke. You can't pay the rest of your bills. You can't pay your mortgage. Sometimes the things that we choose is what we don't need, but our feelings want it, right? We love it. I love this car, but if I buy it, Lord, I can't eat groceries for 2 weeks out of a month. I can't eat food. I can't pay my light bill. Well, I live with the power off. I live without no power. It's worth it. It's whatever is worth it to you is what you sacrifice. And when you understand, man, thank you, Dana. When you understand, it's just, if a person is not healthy for you, you're going to sacrifice your peace, your happiness, your joy. And if that's what you want to do, live that way. But me loving you doesn't mean that I have to be with you. Me loving you, to be honest, don't mean a damn thing. Let me say that again. Me loving you doesn't mean a damn thing. Because the Bible says, love everyone as love yourself. And even though it's a different type of love, it's a more intimate love, after a while, the love will become platonic love. You know what I mean? But why do some men in platonic relationship forgive cheating? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what that means. I don't know what you mean. I think I'm confused, like them two boy ladybugs again. Wait, hold on. How do you know if someone is right for you? Thank you, Plans and Chaos. How do you know if somebody is right for you? What do you mean right? It depends on what you consider right to be. What is right and what is wrong? Everybody that you choose is right for you, to be honest. It's something that needs to... Now, this is very hard to agree with what I'm about to say. But what is right for you is... Every lesson that you experience is the right one for you. So the wrong person cannot teach you the right lesson. You know what I mean? The reason why you gravitate to certain things is because whatever that has for you is for you. So you can't be with the wrong person. You can't be with the wrong person. You really can't. You can be with a person until you learn your lesson. You can't be with the wrong person. You can't love the wrong person. It's love that you have. You can't be with the wrong. It is impossible. So to tell when somebody is right for you, now it depends on what energy that you have. If you have a bunch of anger and resentment and bitterness, the person who's right for you is the person who's going to bring it to your attention. And when you choose that person, a bunch of anger and resentment and hatred comes out. It's a perfect match. They can bring out that nonsense, that glukum. You know what gunkums is? You know what gunkums? Like the gunkums? So when a person is able to bring out that hatred, that ugliness out of you, so that you can actually recognize, oh shit, I got ugliness inside of me. Because a lot of you don't know how ugly you really are on the inside until somebody comes and bring it out. True or false? until somebody comes and you begin to throw it. Like, listen, you don't listen. The body, you don't know what's inside of you until it comes out. I know it's not what you want to hear. I know it's not what you expected to hear. But how do you know when somebody is right for you? It depends on what comes out of you, right? What comes out of you sometimes is what you don't like, but it's what you need. See, just because poison comes up out of your stomach, but I throw up, I hate throwing up. Listen, I hate throwing up. Donna, thank you. Okay, got it. I hate throwing up. Lord knows I do hate throwing up. When I throw up, I think it's the worst thing that God could ever let me experience. Because it comes out of my nose. My stomach is... My head, my eyes, it comes from my ears. I hate throwing up. But when something is in my system that doesn't need to be there, the body does it by itself. The body does. I hate having diarrhea. But when something is not supposed to be in my system, or when something is in my stomach that needs to come out, diarrhea is perfect. Right? You can't go far. You can't walk far. You gotta stop, squeeze, and walk with your legs very... You can't... Listen, but it has to come out. So whatever is inside of you that's not meant to be there, that you need to recognize. Because if you don't throw it up, you don't know something is inside of you. Hey, Lynn, if you don't poop it out, you don't know what's inside of you. Can you do a dab for like, hey? My sons do dabs. But if it's explosive... Hey, sometimes, Jaden, sometimes it's explosive, man. But understand, what's inside of you need to be seen. That's how somebody knows something is wrong. Because when it comes out, it needs to come out. It needs... So when that anger, that resentment, that bitterness, instead of understanding that that's inside of you, you call them a narcissist for being able to bring it out. And that's the crazy part. You are a narcissist. Why? Because you saw you're ugly. Because you saw your addiction. Because you saw your powerless situation. You saw all that guilt and emotions that you have, and you call them so you blame. You're a narcissist because somebody revealed to you what's on the inside. Right? I'll sub if you say, no, ain't that serious. Don't sub. Matter of fact, let me block you real quick. I don't want to sub. Don't sub. There you go. You see how easy that was? You see how easy that was? I ain't playing with you. Grown people here. You've got so lovely energy, really enjoying your life. Thank you, Harmony Blue. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That person comes into your life to push the button. Indeed! Rise me to love the feeling they give me and to let the rest go. I really learn from... Indeed. I used to watch soccer, but not anymore. It's been a long time. I'm literally taking notes. I need to hear this message. Thank you, Zia. I'm good. I'm glad. Listen, I'm telling you all, man. So how do you tell somebody's right for you when they can bring out a whole bunch of crap? Sometimes it's the doctor that's bringing you the most pain. Sometimes it's that dentist that brings out a whole lot of crap because you don't like the dentist or the doctor, but they can bring up whatever is in you. Sometimes let it be. So a person is not wrong for you if you attract them. They ain't wrong for you. Whatever lesson that you gotta get, it's what you need. And sometimes you have to let it flow. But after a while, when you learn and you have experienced your own school, when you have experienced your own school and you have learned the lessons, you'll know who to go to. You will be disciplined. You will be self-controlled. You will be wise. You will be mature in your spiritual walk. And then bam, you can't get it wrong now. You cannot get it wrong. But some of y'all don't stay in the class for long enough. After one lesson, hey, boy, after one lesson, I quit. I'm sick of you all, man. I'm just sick of you all. I'm going celibate. But you could recognize what you need to work. Indeed. Sometimes it's Tasha. Yo, pleasant, good day to you too, God Glitters. You all, seriously, I want to say something to you guys, man. Remember. Oh, hey, Gina. Remember this. Every day, moment by moment, or day by day, moment by moment, my heart is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Day by day, and every moment by moment, my heart is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Understand, folks are going to leave your life with no options. They're going to leave, you have no choice. And then you have to remember, day by day, moment by moment, my heart is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Listen, people are going to leave you. They ain't going to give you warning. It's going to happen sometimes just like that. But understand, even when they leave you, day by day, moment by moment, my life is getting better and better and better. Day by day, moment by moment, my life is getting better and better and better. And when they leave you and think that they have crushed you because you needed them in your life, you have to repeat 20 times, day by day, moment by moment, my life is getting better and better. And you visualize it. You imagine your life being better. And you do it again. And you do it again. And you repeat it again. And after a while, it begins to click because you begin to believe it. Because once you say it so long and so often, something clicks. Something clicks. And when it clicks, you realize, wait, this is, hold on, I've been dependent on the outside to make my life better and better and better. But now I realize it's the inside choice that makes my life better and better. You all say it with me, day by day. Say it with me. Repeat with me. Moment by moment. My life is getting better and better and better. Day by day. Moment by moment. In every single way. Let's go every single way. Let's go financially. Let's go spiritually. Physically. Mentally. Let's go psychologically. Every day. Moment by moment. In every single way. My life is getting better and better and better. In every single way. Day by day. In every single way. As I relax my body and my mind, and as I sit, as I do nothing, as I work, as I speak, as I sleep, as I wake, my life is getting better and better and better. Day by day. In every single way. My life is getting better and better and better. And look at how some of y'all feel better right now. Don't y'all feel better right now, man? Who don't y'all feel better right now? I feel like I'm ready to go to the gym now. What's up, Dude Hip? How we doing? Dude Chip? Good. I'm glad it's amazing. You all got to create within you a clean heart. It's your choice. It's your responsibility. There's nobody else. So let nobody else break you. This should be your choice. Thank you, Pickles. Thank you. You all have a blessed day. Let me go do this workout. It stopped raining, so I have no more excuse to be here talking to my phone. So you all have a blessed day. I love you guys, man. And please, if you can just love yourself a little bit, you can experience why I love you guys, man. You know what I mean? Seriously, peace to you. Peace to you guys, all right? I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be back in tomorrow to talk for an hour. All right? Thank you. Thank you so much, Jewel. You all be blessed, man. I am out. I am out. I am out. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it. I'm glad that you guys realize it. I just thought about my wife. My wife just texted me. I just thought about her and she just texted me. You all be blessed, man. I will see you guys in a few. All right? Be blessed.